Firstly, China and South Africa have a great relationship, quite strong. In fact, South Africa is the #1 African trading country with China for a number of years now, and China is our #1 trading country. And together we have totaled trade bilateral of 47.7 billion USD. And there is so much we can offer to China, and there is so much China can offer to South Africa and Africa. And so this event for us is also a way to cement our strong relations. It's a way, this is happening because we already have bilateral relations with South Africa and China. And the African countries that are here, their governments also have a relationship with China. So this is actually a product of our relationship. The relationship is now producing fruits, and some of the fruits is that our African fashion designers get to come here, and we also know that the Chinese know that they can benefit in various sectors in South Africa and in Africa, and we will continue to deepen those relations. Chinese market is quite lucrative and it's quite attractive to anyone who wants to be serious about business. Firstly, China is almost the global supply chain. And so if you are doing business in any sector, it's important that you enter the Chinese market. It's a huge market, huge population, but the apparel market in China, the fashion design market, it's actually so diverse. I mean, nothing beats the e-commerce that is happening in China. The amount of digital marketing, just how they do business, the sustainability element in the fashion industry. So a whole lot of this market resonates very much with our fashion designers in the fashion industry, and we really want to penetrate this market as South Africa, and we think that there is a lot in common that can benefit both our consumers. As an outcome from this event, because there is, these fashion designers are meeting people in the industry here in China who have interest, they love their work. A good outcome for me, I'll be very happy when I walk the street of Shanghai and then I get into the retail space. I found South African brands. That's the outcome. It's not going to happen overnight. It starts somewhere, and this is the beginning. So we're going to create this brand awareness, not just during Shanghai Fashion Week. We're going to be consistent about it, and we want Chinese people to realize the storytelling in our fashion designs, because our fashion design, just like most Chinese fashion designers, they tell you a story about South Africa, about Africa. You know, our prints tell you a story. So we want consumers here to understand that our fashion designers, they actually tell the stories about Africa.
The Shanghai Fashion Week initiative is really a fantastic platform for Brand South Africa to consider from a collaboration perspective, because through the collaboration we recognize that Africa can win, and South Africa really felt that we needed to take our space, support our talent that's here, and work hand in hand with partners such as Development Reimagined, together with our consulate here in Shanghai, and as Brand South Africa also being a government agency responsible for managing the South African country brand. This was an opportune moment to bring together all of that fantastic talent to tell South Africa's story and to amplify the opportunities for the designers from Africa, and also coordinate them and work with them to tell Africa's story in this fantastic market. So through their work, we are able then to show and introduce South Africa and introduce Africa to the Chinese market, which has really welcomed us in a very, very warm way. The Chinese market is very attractive to South Africa because, first of all, it is very receptive and open and warm to South Africa and to South African export products, to South African ideas and creativity. So we have to make sure that we meet those expectations and those needs, and we provide our solutions to the needs that have been identified here in the Chinese market. And even better, that this is such a huge market to be serviced. There is so much that we can offer to this market, and the purchasing power that this market presents. From a consumer perspective, there are many, many potential customers that we can then service as South Africa. So one of the major outcomes that we'd like to see from South Africa's participation in the Shanghai Fashion Week this year is really the establishment of long and enduring business relationships between our very talented and capable designers who have shown the entire world what they are capable of, who have delivered those excellent solutions and products to all the major markets around the world. We want to see this market being opened up to them so that they can tell the South African stories and they can bring the diversity that South Africa has to offer and ultimately contribute towards building up our economy through these business exchanges that will come out of a satisfied Chinese consumer once they have engaged with the excellent world-class South African products that we are bringing here.